Yo, good morning. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. What is that? Something. How's everyone doing? Good morning, Irish nonsense. Michal, Kuru. Fantastic people. Whoa. What? Good morning, Captain Jetlag. Lurib. What's happening? What's happening? All sorts of weird things are happening. I minimized all the windows. Dear Bart, good morning. Yeah, Captain Jetlag, are you having one of those? Hey, Magshan, you're new. 1 second, everyone. I'll be right back. Just run into the coffee thing. All right. Good morning, Bjorn. Ah, wonderful people. All right, I got my coffee, and how's everyone doing? I'm doing fine. I'm in a good mood. Eager to do some art. Camera's a bit low. How's the stream? I am on my secondary internet. The primary one is kind of bugged, so hopefully it's not laggy or anything. Hey Moxie, welcome back. That's great news, Michal. All right, let's throw some topics my way and get the ball rolling. Let's see what you can come up with. Lady lag. Lag? 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 What? Wise old man, broken hazard suit girl, comfortable monster, summoner, dynaman, crazy hairdresser. All right, let's roll it and see. Number 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Comfortable monster. Comfortable monster by Irish Nonsense. Fantastic. Irish Nonsense, you made it again. Comfortable monster by Irish Nonsense. Hello, George. Welcome back. Hello, Alms. Good morning. I got tons of topics today. Thanks for the enthusiasm. Oh, Irish nonsense. All right, that's good. Sadly, you can't draw, but it's rigged. uh, yeah, yeah. All right, all right. Let's start. Let's do it. Comfortable monster. That's interesting. What does a comfortable monster? All right. So what my mind went. What are you doing when you're comfortable, right? You're eating. So you're an eating monster. And and I was thinking like an owl type thing, like the bird, the owl, but a monster of sorts. Um, so it's captured some little prey, and it's sitting on the branch kind of and eating it. So I was thinking it is some sort of monster with feathers, at least to some degree. So that's the beginning of it. Yeah, I'm really happy with uh, Discord. You all are really like helping each other, which is great. It's fantastic to see that that kind of um, thinking is there. It's really good. It's a promising start. Ideally, the whole feedback culture uh, will remain because I think it's a really important aspect. Even though maybe you know it's so important because if you for more than one reason, like one reason is that you help someone, right? Second reason is if you're going to formulate something, you really have to think about what you're saying, um, and you teach yourself in a way. Hey, Golden Tigers, good morning. How are you today? I'm going with the classic hard brush. I thought, why not? My go-to, used to be my go-to brush. I really enjoyed it over the years. I find it so much fun. Like the there was there was uh, a program called Open Canvas. I talked about this before, but Open Canvas was a program where you connected like to each other, and you could draw on the same canvas at the same time. Great Odin's Raven. With a chat function. Um, and what was cool with Open Canvas as well was that it recorded all the brush strokes. So when you save a file, you could play back brush by brush, brush stroke by brush stroke, what everyone painted on the canvas at the same time. Um, they updated Open Canvas to remove that feature and all these things. But if you go back to the old version, which is still on internet, the networking function still works because it wasn't server based. It's like peer-to-peer. So the network feature will always work because it's user to user rather than user to server. Uh, know, so it's really fun. And there is still like they're called WPE files up from like when Craig Mullins were painting and things like that. You can find them on the internet. It's pretty cool. There is no, it's the 30-minute warm up, right? That's the community, not me. Bjorn Glings. Yeah, Michal, yeah, exactly. The whole process you could share really easily, and the file size was really small because it kind of recorded like vector-wise, in a way, in an odd way. And the brush there was super smooth. Like it was such a joy to paint with. I remember. I still have it, that open canvas. I still have a lot of my old files left as well. Um, like painting with Kekai Kutaki, you know, the Guild Wars senior concept artist. And Feng, I think Feng Zhu, and I think I have one or two with Craig Mullins. And I also had a sketching session with Ed Lee, I think, famous famous designer, and a lot of different people actually. It's good fun. When I was an amateur or a hobbyist, rather. Yeah, Craig Mullins' VWPE files were really interesting. There's one where he paints a tank, I think. It was good fun. What I used to do also was like have a friend that come over. She was a illustrator as well, and we used to drink some wine and kind of hang out and talk. And while one was painting, the other one was, you know, kind of being a model or just lounging around or sketching. And then we kind of tagged the other one in, like, okay, now it's your turn. And we kept painting, and the painting kept changing constantly and evolving and becoming something else. And then when we like, okay, let's call it a day, you know, like, been painting for a few hours. We before she left, we always play the session from the beginning, so we could see the whole painting like evolve and transform. And it was really cool. Hey, good morning, Kirathi. Welcome. Um, Georg, yeah, definitely. That's no problem. I can probably dig them out somewhere. I probably should have them. Loads of them. That's cool, Irish nonsense. That's a very specific kind of job. So 10 minutes in, I think I established what I needed to establish in the beginning with I mean for 10 minutes. It's very loose, but if everything goes as planned, the looseness will disappear quite fast. But we'll see. I have a plan, kind of a process plan of how I should approach it. So I'm kind of experimenting. We'll see. And nothing major, nothing special though, just kind of more structured rather than just searching until I find something. More deliberate actions. Oh, Irish, on a bus for 45 minutes. That's pretty cool. That means most of the bus trip you're hanging out with us. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that you spend the time with us. Quiet there. Concentration phase. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this year. I think there's a lot of things that will happen this year, and I'm looking forward to kind of experience them and see what this year brings. And I will be 1 year older. I think I'm gonna really hope the summer is warm this year. I really want a nice summer, like where you can just eat ice cream and relax, and the kids running around in a swimming pool, or just kick back a bit. I feel like previous year was just all uh, problem solving, and hopefully this year it's all about reaping the results of all the problem solving. It's, I'm fed up with problem solving. So much work constantly. And not work as in job, but work as in solving this and solving that. And does any one of you have any plans for the cut this year? Like, oh, I really want to do this year. Like Lurib, yeah, I will be looking at a lot of portfolios. I have already been. Um, Georg. Yeah, but I actually found like a paper published by like a astronomer or someone studying the magnetic field of the sun. I don't know what that is, sun research or whatever. Talking that uh, like the 11-year cycle. If you do, for those who don't know, the magnetic field of the sun it's not a steady pace. It has highs and lows, and it has highs and lows approximately over 11 years, and then it goes high, then it goes low. So it's like a curve. Um, but this researcher was saying that um, there was something called the great median or median or something like that in the I think it was the 1800s or 1700s, where it was like almost a year of winter that and that it was like all the rivers in the river Thames in the UK, that runs through London, that had frozen. All the rivers and waterfalls, etc., froze because especially Northern Europe um, had like more or less a year of winter. There was no summer. Um, and she's saying that like at 2020 and 30 years forward, the sun will the there's like rotating magnetic fields, right? And a lot of people have thought that the sun only has one kind of magnetic um, pulse, like going circling around, but it's actually two. Um, and measurably, there's also two curves, and where they meet, you kind of get the up and down rhythm. And she's stating that like these two fields that intersect with each other are actually kind of starting. They have like always a curve and a bigger curve attached to it, and now the two waves go on a bigger curve, which makes them not aligned with each other. So they're going to point away from each other more, and which means it's going to be a lower sun activity uh, when it comes to the magnetic field, and which is a kind of solar low, as it's called, I think, which means the temperature is going to drop. So we are more or less looking forward to like 5 years for a mini, not ice age, but a period of almost no summer, which is kind of interesting to see. Hey, good morning, Svensson. That's pretty cool. Travel to the US, snowboarding, big client. Yeah, cool. Svensson, yeah, that's awesome. That's good plan, Irish nonsense. That's cool, Lori. Well, we will help you. We will coach you. That's really cool, guys. Yeah, let's help Lurib. Let's help Lurib live closer to his girlfriend. Let's coach the F out of him. We should have how about like whoever wants to um like sacrifice themselves, in the sense like, all right, today is Lurib month, and we all kind of focus on helping Lurib, and then next month is some other user that if they agree to it, they have to put like super amount of effort in, so that they can't slack. They have to do like grind art as much as they can, like it's their month. And then next month is some other user, if there is one, that is. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. Uh, like everyone constantly has to give feedback to this one user who either um, agreed to it, or we voted for, or I don't know. It's just just this now random idea, but I think the idea itself could be cool, like focused help. I think that would be an awesome um, like community feature, I guess you could call it as. What do you think about that? I think that could be a cool idea. Svensson, yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Community mentoring, yeah, like everyone is on their on this on like help mode. That would be cool. I'm gonna think about it um, over the weekend, and maybe we can come up with something, some cool idea, some structure to it. I'm thinking it could easily be like egoistic, like how about me? Why not me? So I want to make sure that no one will feel left out, or I don't know. I just wish. I think it would be a cool thing to do. Like everyone helps out, and I think it would also be good to get accustomed to helping, and also with all the feedback that's going to be written, a lot of people will learn by osmosis. Irish nonsense. I have no idea what a tardigrade is, but thanks. Captain Jetlag. Yeah, I mean, we could set it up, by just doing it. Yeah, I think what's important to make it work is that we appoint someone, and then that everyone helps out. It's a set period of time, and that we choose to have another person when another person requests it. But problem could be like, whose turn is it, right? But more, no, I am more important, or I need this faster, or I don't know. I don't want it to become like a salty thing amongst amongst us. But yeah, I'm definitely up for helping everyone. Helping. I think that's a cool idea. Oh, Irish nonsense. All right, all right. Now those, yeah, those who can survive in the vacuum of space. Yeah, they're really cool. Well, Lurib, about what's the best approach? I think the best approach is to um, that you think about what you need, what do you need to show, and then do a checklist. Let's say one character breakdown, one ZBrush model, um, I don't know what you want to show or what you want to impress the school with. So first of all, you have to give that a proper uh, thinking. You know, we can't just help you with something that actually won't help you. So you think about what you need to show, and then when you have like the kind of checklist, the goal, what you want to show the school, then you can present that list. I guess. Thanks, Vincent. Yeah, I think I go too wide constantly. I think I complicate the values way too much. So that's something I want to focus on um, a little bit. Looking back at some of the updates, it's just too much all over the place, and there's not enough clear light definition. It's like easy to just fight the range, and I want to kind of tone that down a bit so it's more
I feel
subtle
like I should say something
and more
smart.
accurate. So that's what I want to focus on a little bit. Coming warm-ups, uh, subtle value range rather than full blast. As you could see, the approach was slightly different today. I think my problem is that I've always had that problem. It's nothing new for me, but I'm very heavy-handed. And by that I mean my values are not subtle. They're always, like I said, on full blast. Um, Even with pencils and so on. Like I write like it really, really dark and really, really highlighty, you know. And that's not always the right thing to do. And I need to remind myself of it that maybe it's not the smartest thing to do at the moment. I need to calm down a bit and remind myself of my mistakes. Oh, who's hosting me? Tim Remmers. Woohoo! Oh, fantastic. Um, by the way, did the animation play for the hosting? I didn't. I can't hear the sound. My headphones are off. But was there a sound and an animation? And by the way, Lurib, in my experience with things like that, this like applying for school, etc., go on your strengths. Oh, great that it played the animation. You really need to go on your strengths and show like this is how good I am, right? And then uh, obviously make sure you tick the boxes of what they like to see. But it's really important that you show the absolute best thing you can do, and it doesn't need to be challenging for you to do. You just need to know that, oh, I really like doing creatures. Like a lot of people like my creatures, so I'm going to show some creatures, right? So it's really important that you sh showcase you're up the best and not the most challenging for you to create like a portfolio piece, right? Um, so definitely lean on your strengths in this instance, so that you do get in, right? And they don't know your struggle of making a new portfolio because they don't know you. They're just sitting in an office looking at portfolios, and you need to impress. Um, so it's best is to just do what you do best, like enjoy and things like that, so that it shows in your submission. Because usually, if you see someone and they really enjoy doing it, it shows, and you can always extrapolate from there and say, imagine this guy doing whatever environments or things like that. You don't always need to show absolutely everything. You just need to show your very best. It's so funny also. I got hosted like the last 2 minutes of the stream. Oops. Oh well, that's it. Time's up. I can't do any more. Step away from the painting. So here's the comfortable monster. Some sort of strange bird of prey monster thing eating something. Maybe it's a fruit. I have no idea. But yeah, that's it for today. Oh, thank you, Sir Bacon Breath. The game assembly. All right, cool. Thanks all. All right. Have a fantastic day. Uh, uh, Good night. I know some of you are going to bed. Uh, Good luck with your tasks of today, and see you on Discord. I might hang around and on the voice channel. Talk to Lou Rib maybe to see if he has anything thoughts about school. Anyways, see you all. Bye. Here comes the outro.